Hi everyone, this is Carolyn, and today we are journaling on Malachi 3:6. It says in the ESV version, "For I, the Lord, do not change. Therefore you, O children of Jacob, are not consumed." In this page, I am also using a By the Will for God Unchanging Majesty kit, and I'll list the supplies used in the description below. I wetted down the page with a spray bottle, and then I sprayed that little card that comes with the kit. And I am painting the top yellow, the bottom blue for darkness. And then I'm going to paint a little bit of like a pink color, the pink color that's in the kit on that card to show just normal days. When I read this word, I thought that his word and his promises just have not changed. I thought newspapers or articles we read online, they can change every day. People change their minds or change their ways, but God himself will never change. So now I took a heat tool and I dried that watercolor off, and I'm going to spell out the word unchanging. And I saw that you could put letters on a ruler and press them down and then pull the ruler off, and it would make them come off without being crooked. And that just did not work for me very well. I don't know if I put the letters on like too deep onto the ruler, if I should have put them a little bit less. Like they're halfway on there. I wonder if I should have put them on like a quarter of the way on. I'll try that next time. So I ended up just putting them on, and some of them came out a little bit crooked, but that's all right. So I'm going to write Unchanging God with those letters. God did not change his mind about sending his one and only Son into the world that we might live through him, as he says in 1 John. God has not changed his mind about the promises he has given you. They may not come about instantly, but they will come. And when you are afraid or feel tempted to not trust or question his word, we can thank the Lord that he does not change, and that his promises today are just as true as they were 100 years ago, and even 1,000 years ago. He has not changed his mind. I went over the letters with that's a watercolor pencil, and then I just dipped the tip of that paintbrush into the water. I didn't get it very wet at all because I didn't want the sticker to come undone, but I'm just running it over the top of that watercolor pencil and just blending it out just a little bit, so it just looks like that color is just coming right out of the page. And I'm gonna give it a dry. I'm gonna turn that over, and then the yellow I wanted to signify for the times that we have joy. God is unchanging in our times of joy. In the bottom, I put sorrow. God is unchanging in the midst of our sorrow when we are in darkness. And in the middle there, in the pink, I'm going to write our days. God is unchanging on our just regular days. This world changes, darkness comes, joy comes. You may be in a place of joy or in a place of darkness, but in everything, God does not change. He never changes. His steadfast love remains. He is with you in the light, in the joy, and he is with you in the darkest of places. I think it's interesting that when we're down in the sorrows, that's where we kind of question God sometimes and question whether his promises are true or whether he's abandoned us. And those are all questions that come to mind, but the truth is that God is unchanging in our joys, in our days, in our sorrows. So I'm writing down on the page some of the times of my greatest joys. When I got married, when we got our new house, new jobs, when I had my children, when I graduated from college. typical days, cleaning the house, doing the dishes, working, studying, reading, spending time with friends, watching my children. And then the times of sorrow, the times of brokenness. When I struggled with rejection, when I've lost people to death or misunderstandings, abuse that we've suffered, betrayal, those sicknesses, those places that we've just seen darkness. And then I went back, and in joy, I put prayers of gratitude. In the days, I put prayers for others. And in the sorrows, I put crying prayers. Because I know that when I've been in the depths of sorrow, I've just cried before God. And so I'm putting down these came with the kit. They're like stopwatches and recording time. And there's different seasons and times in our life. The regular days, the joyful days, the times of sorrow. And in each instance of time, God remains unchanging. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more Bible journaling videos.